Alright, hello. My name is Mr. Chimick, and I am the Gentleman Panda. This right here is the Iron Republic server. It's a whitelisted server started by a guy named vovchikthebest this year, just a few months ago. And this is a zombie. Say hi, zombie. Hi. I don't think he's friendly. Anyway, so this is the spawn village. There's not much to it. Everybody usually builds a house here, and then they started a base somewhere else. I'm just going to lose this guy. Yeah, okay. So there's just a few houses. There's a Frosty made one over there, and Volv made one over there, and so on. This one belongs to Lucid. It's not really much. It's just the basics of, a bed and all that jazz. And this one belongs to QWERTY. And I think someone started this one and then they decided not to use it. But in any case, this is the spawn farms. I have no idea what they're talking about. This is the Netherwart farm. It is a Netherwart farm, not the, I suppose. This is a tree farm. This house belongs to the GG faction, which is a group of what used to be 3, and now it's 4. So it's the GG faction, and it's GGification, Sharp, 3329, and Eclipse, CWS, and they just added a guy named Little Piggy. Yeah, but I don't think he's whitelisted yet on the server. Welcome back, Valve. Yeah, right now we have GGification, actually. Lucid, Frosty, me, and Valve on right now. This is the spawn sheep farm, and look at Frosty acting all polite. I'm pretty sure they know I'm recording. Yep, I'm recording, GG. And this is the beginning wheat farm. Yeah, a lot of people got their food from there, even after, they've been there for a week, because there's not a lot of food farms set up. So anyway, let's go over here. All I got on me is some feather falling boots and some ender pearls, that sort of thing, just so I don't die. I'm actually gonna borrow one of these melons because I'm on my last piece of bread. And there we go. This is the spawn portal. This is blank, but it usually says Portal Park. So we'll go through here. Let's turn down the music, actually. Seems a little loud. And yeah, so here's the Nether Hub. Here we have the message board. Not much on. There's a sheep farm at my place. Yes, let's make it clear. Okay, that was a Skype message, which I'm not going to look at right now. But yes, this is not my first time on the server. I've been on here for a few weeks now, and I decided that I'd like to record it. So here I am, recording on the server. This is the first episode, by the way. Now this is the trading post. Hawkeye built it. He thought it'd be a good idea. And everyone's got a chest, even me. I'm Mr. Gentleman Panda. And so how he'd like us to use it is you put items in, probably not netherrack, and you have a catalog saying what you want to trade for it. Unfortunately, not a lot of people use it. But it's only been around a little while, maybe it'll catch on. Over there is GG Muffin just set that up. It's GG Muffin's pie shop. So you take a pie and you leave some payment in emeralds, gold, or lapis in the cash register. So anyway, I might as well just go through all the portals, or not the portals, the portal tunnels. Excuse me, sir, you're blocking the sign. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Here's QWERTY. His full name's QWERTY the Dude, and he likes to call himself the Polar Bear. This is Hunter E3's Mushroom Island. This is the GG Cave, where the GG faction lives. And a monument for vovchikthebest. Sure, later. I will do Minotaur. I actually have no idea what that is, but you know, it sounds fun. Now, this is the monument for vovchikthebest is because Vov, he was in a really high place, and a couple people jumped from there, and they both died, even with feather falling 4. And Gigi told him if Vov lived, he would make a monument for him. And I bet you can guess what happened from there. And here's G Muffin. And here's Boogaloo, 1001. And here's the end portal. We'll probably go check that out later. And the enchantment exchange. Unfortunately, it's pretty empty because it's not very much used. And somebody changed the sign because it didn't used to say Extange. Here's Frosty's place, the Iron Farmer, Frostfire 66. This used to go to some abandoned tower, I think, where Armin built something. He doesn't actually have a nether tunnel because he's hiding his place from us. And this is Huiho's place. Huiho. And here we have Creeper 2537 space. And we have Begin to End to Begin and Pink Ponies 247. They live in the same house because they're good friends in the real world. And here's Ike's portal tunnel. And this mysterious little door is Lucid's place. And he really loves the piston doors. He's really happy with that. And here's Delete Tommy. And here's vovchikthebest, his very own tunnel. And I Kill You made a base close to his, but so he used the same tunnel, but he has been banned, so we won't be seeing much of him. Yeah. And this is Wolfbit. He hasn't been on in a few months. And this little number is mine, Mr. Chimmick, Gentleman Panda. And yeah, see. Oh, why don't we take my rail? Yay! Oh yay, we made it! Yeah, my rail isn't very long. I built a house pretty close to spawn because I wanted it to be easy to get to. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to make a really long and interesting tunnel. So this is the main branch. It's a nice little place, you know. It has my face on all 4 walls, and it causes light for the floor. See, these are just leaves with little pumpkins underneath them. And here's the pond, which goes outside. And now you'll notice this door is only one way. You know, there's no getting in through there. And so the way in is actually, see, you kind of come over here, and then you move backwards, and you fall in. Of course, the moving backwards isn't strictly necessary, but I was kind of hoping you wouldn't expect it. Anyways, let's go back outside. Now, moving to the stuff out here, this is what is going to be the arena, which is going to be like a little PvP area. Well, I say little, but it's going to be 100 by 100 blocks, so it could have anything from like 10 to 15 people on it all at once. And it was halted because I didn't have enough green wool. And because of that, I made this, which is the sheep farm. And it has 5 pods of 8 sheep for every single color of wool, and that's 16 colors. So there's like 80 pods. And I made this so that I could get wool. And this is where I'm keeping my stuff right now because I think I'm going to put the storage room on top of the sheep farm. But over here is, we'll come and show you. So we come around, we go up the path, and you can see that this is an ice tray. Now the ice tray, I built because I needed ice to make the sheep farm better. You notice a little trend here. Build an arena? Well, don't have any wool. We'll need wool, so let's build a sheep farm. Well, to build the sheep farm, we need more ice. Well, let's build an ice tray. Fortunately, I don't need anything else for the ice tray, so maybe we can get back to business. But yeah, so that's the extent of my place. You can actually, the spawn is just right over there. It's maybe a couple hundred blocks past the render distance. So yeah, so that's my place. Here, I'll show you how stuff works. Here we have the ice tray, you know. It could use a little polishing, but it works so far. So one lever puts down all the blocks. By the way, this ice tray is it's an Ethos Lab design. It's the ice tray 2.0. So every single water block is attached to a non-water block. So everything freezes really fast. And of course, this one moves the pistons so that water can flow. Yeah. Etho, in his design, he actually used dispensers. But in order to simplify it, I used pistons because it takes less wiring and yeah, it's a lot easier to use. But yeah, if you want to see how my door works, you walk in, it's tripwire, and it opens up, you fall in. You take half a heart of fall damage, or actually a full heart, I think, if you're not wearing feather falling, but I'm sure it won't kill anybody. Although it'd be pretty hilarious if it did. And so the sheep farm works. The way it works now is, you see we have all these streams, is you hop up here, and you shear the sheep, shear, 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 shear. And if you want to harvest a single pod, you press the button, and water goes through. But if you say you want to harvest all 5 pods, you you shear, 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 all the pods, then you press the button. There we go. And water flows out of all the pods and pushes all the wool into all their little collection trays. Yeah. And then it flows right over here. We're having a little lag. You see? There we go. Lag. Yep. That happens every so often. It usually works with every button press, but lag, I'll do that to you. And I'm actually going to have them all... See, we have the 4 lanes here. And they're all eventually going to look like this lane, probably. It's a lot more streamlined. You don't have to jump to get everywhere. You can just walk. Smooth motion. Yeah, it's a lot more efficient, really. So you don't have to jump between them. And yeah. Now, besides my place, and besides other people's bases, which we'll try not to get into now, the other attractions of the server, as it were, and some of the biggest things, is, of course, the end portal. As I said, the server's been around a few months, and of course they've already defeated the Ender Dragon. So, yeah, so we have an end portal. And a... end portal, what am I saying? They have an Enderman farm, which explains the abundance of Ender Pearls. And so, let's go find it. Where is it? It's over here. So we go over here, end portal, we go around, buttons on the wall, don't actually do anything, and so we go, run along, all the way down, and through the portal. That's done. And if this will load, there we go. We show up in the stronghold. And so we go through the end, which loads really fast, because I failed to mention we are actually, the server is in the snapshot. If you'll see, it's 12W41B. Alright, so Vov, he made the tunnel here, There we go. And we're going to turn down the sounds because minecarts are very loud now. So we take a moment just to go down this little tunnel over the hill, and we just give it a second. Yeah. So yeah, we go, and there it is, the end farm. If we'll just, ride up. Somebody left some cobble in here. Oh no, somebody's actually using it right now, I think. Or did a moment ago. No? Nobody here? Maybe it was Frosty or Vov. But yes, we have an anvil, which are new, and we have, crafting or enchantment table, crafting tables, all that jazz. So you go in, punch them, they all die in one hit, regular stuff. And we have carrots as the emergency food supply in case you come and you forget food. So let's leave, because that's all that really is there. And then there's some chests to store the ender pearls. But yeah, that's basically the main points of the server. Yeah, so yeah, the it's fairly young. It's only been around a couple months. So yeah, there's a lot of things yet to be built. There's no, giant food farms that everyone uses. The only real things that we have are well, Vov has a giant reed farm that people can use if they feel like it. It's not automatic or anything, it's just a giant field of reed. But, yeah, that's pretty efficient. And then there's the reason that we're called the Iron Republic. The reason that we decided to take that name. We actually picked the name a little while ago. And maybe we'll go check that out next, which is pretty cool, actually. Oh, here we go. Back in my place, behind the bush. Alright, we're gonna eat some melons in the nether. Or we can do it now. No, yeah, eat in the nether. We can turn our sounds back on, just so we don't feel so lonely. And we'll keep going here. So, yes, let's run. Alright, and find a pro. Now the reason that we decided to call ourselves the Iron Republic is also the reason Frosty's called the Iron Farmer. Is because Frosty, I, and a few other people in the server, mostly Vov, we came together and we built... we'll leave the... Sorry if the minecart's a little loud, they really need to fix that. But, here we go. So we come out here. I don't think Frosty would mind if I show off his base a little bit. He's a pretty open guy. Yeah, so this is his storage room. It goes along. And see, if you go outside... Oh, yes, we're moving extra fast because he has a beacon. Lucky guy. Yeah, we helped him get that. But you see these towers. These are actually... Well, that is an incomplete mob farm. And that is a sand generator. Yeah. But these are iron golem farms. And what they are, they're just little villages in the air that spawn iron golems, and they fall down in the middle, and they collect them all, and they go, and they get whittled down with lava, because they have 50 hearts each. And you see those little lights going off? That is a golem moving through. And so they pass through the tripwire, and they turn on the lights. But yeah, they go through, and then Frosty has a collection point inside here. So when you press the button, it crushes the golems, whatever's left of them. Oh, and I think he's here. See? Let's say hi to Frosty. Hey, Frosty. Where's that? Is that Frosty? What? What is that? What? I missed that, actually. I wasn't even looking at his name. I just kind of looked at him. But, Oh yeah, yeah, that probably was Frosty. Maybe. Why is... Okay, his beacon is open. That's not safe. But, yeah. This, red tower, Frosty built by himself. But this, black tower, this green tower, and this blue tower, I built those. Yeah, Frosty was, just breeding the villagers a lot, and I built the towers. And then he loaded most of the villagers. I helped a little with that. And then Vov and I helped build these tunnels, which go to the grinder. So it was a community project, and now the community works on is allowed to harvest the iron farm. But people who didn't help or came later, like the GG faction, those guys, or anybody else, they're supposed to leave a little bit of the farm, uh, or rather, not the farm, their harvest. So if they get a few stacks of iron, they should leave, a stack or half a stack or something at least, to to be just contributive and thankful that they have such a good source of iron. So we can turn the sounds back on. But yeah, that is why we're called the Iron Republic. Because we all have iron, a huge unlimited source of it. Yeah, just an hour's farming could get you stacks of blocks. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is right now. And I hope you'll join me and come back and watch more videos. Yeah, thank you for watching this one at least. I hope you'll join me as we come and we improve the server. It's a young server, and it's got lots of room to grow. I'll finish that arena eventually, and the sheep farm, and maybe make the ice tray look a little cooler. Right now it's just kind of a little box in the air. There's tons of improvements to be made upon the sheep farm, and to be honest, this bush is kind of if you have an idea to solve this bush, I just made it because this room needed more light, otherwise it was going to be invaded by mobs. Yes, I'm still recording. Well, we're just finishing now. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you'll come again. And yeah, pretty much. So this is the... screw it. I'm just gonna cut it off now. Goodbye.